Emotional difficulties are a constant in modern life. A volatile mix of emotions can be triggered by pressure to succeed, the need to keep up, the fear of missing out, the need for healthy relationships, and work satisfaction. But in our culture, we are taught how to suppress and avoid our emotions rather than how to work with them. With the use of booze, prescription, medications, and screen time, we manage to avoid our emotions very adequately. When we do address them, we fend them off with mantras we've known since we were kids. The COVID-19 pandemic has inflamed the nation's expanding frequency and met need for mental health services. The Department of Health project that at least 3.6 million Filipinos are dealing with mental health problems related to the epidemic, including depression, alcohol use disorders, mood disorders such as bipolar depression, and many more. The Philippines lacks epidemiological data on depression among young adults. In 1 in 10 Filipino young adults experience moderate to severe depression. The prevalence of moderate to severe depression in Filipino young adults is higher among females than males. Less education residents in urban areas and marital problems are significant predictors of moderate to severe depression. Moderate to severe depression is significantly associated with suicidal ideation. Filipino culture, mental illness is attributed to superstitious or supernatural causes, such as God's will, witchcraft, and sorcery, which contradict the biophysical model used by mental health care professionals. Within this cultural context, Filipinos prefer to seek help from traditional folk healers who are using religious rituals in their healing process instead of availing the services of professionals.
Hi everyone, my name is Danes Morales and I am 24 years old. I was experiencing anxiety and depression for 5 years already, and I'm going to share with you guys how did I overcome it.
So here's the first question. How did you know that you were experiencing depression and anxiety?
I can feel it. I was actually sad kapag wala kang kasama, kapag mag-isa ka, nararamdaman mo siya. Parang feeling mo pasan mo yung lahat ng problema sa mundo. Yung pakiramdam na parang wala kang kakampi. Mag-isa ka lang na lumalaban sa lahat ng problema. Parang hindi mo kayang solusyonan. Sumusolusyonan pero wala kang kaparaan. So mararamdaman, halos lahat ng tao nararamdaman to. Iba-ibang level nga lang ng lungkot. Alam niyo yun. Depende sa problemang nararamdaman mo at na-encounter mo. Yun, kaya ko siya nasabi na nararamdaman ko yung anxiety.
So second question is, how did you overcome it?
Mas pinili ko kasi solusyonan yung mga bagay. Benefit of the doubt. Mas iisipin ko yung mga positivity na, alam niyo yun, yung mga bagay na parang isang malinis na papel, isang buong bond paper na walang kahit na anong sulat. Ibang tao, kapag isang bond paper na walang sulat malinis at nilagyan mo yun ng tuldok, ang unang mapapansin ng tao ay yung tuldok. At hindi nila napapansin yung puting bond paper. Pati nakafocus sila sa tuldok. Bakit? Kasi ganun tayong tao eh. Pero why not i-change natin yung perception natin? Change natin yung paniniwala natin na huwag tayong mag-focus dun sa tuldok, kundi mag-focus tayo dun sa malinis na papel at re-represent yun ng blessing, acceptance, at opportunities.
So the third question is, what are the steps to avoid those?
The steps, number 1, acceptance. Kasi kailangan mo tanggapin lahat ng mga lungkot, alam mo yun. Pero mas kailangan mo ring labanan. Kasi kung magpapadala at magpapakain ka sa lungkot, talo ka. Diba? Pero kung susolusyonan mo yung bagay na yun, susolusyonan mo yung lungkot, may papanalo mo yung laban mo. May papanalo mo yung anxiety, yung depression na nararanasan. Kasi kailangan mong ipanalo. Habang nabubuhay ka, mas piliin mong maging masaya. it's everybody's choice.
So, the fourth question is, what should be your mindset to motivate yourself?
Motivation ko, maghanap ka lagi ng ng ikakasaya ng buhay mo, ng damdamin mo. Life is too short. Bakit hindi mo piliin kung saan ka masasaya, kung ano yung mas makakatulong sa'yo, saan ka lalago. Alam niyo yun, yung tipong kahit wala ka na makitang sagot sa mga katanungan mo, sa lungkot mo, meron at meron pa rin blessing, opportunity na mag-open ng door para saktong-sakto yung mga bagay na hinahanap mo. Nandito tayo sa mundong ibabaw hindi natin maiwasan yung problema, hindi natin maiwasan yung lungkot, lahat ng mga isipin. Kasi normal na yan dito sa atin, sa mundo, alam niyo. So lagi mong piliin kung saan ka masasaya, saan ka komportable. Hindi naman lahat ng tao pagsasarang ka ng pinto Laging may opportunity na magbibigay sa'yo para makapasok ka dun sa kasiyahan na hinahanap. Acceptance lang din sa lahat ng bagay.
So, last question. What should be the right attitude to become a role model of anxiety overcomer?
Lagi mong, gaya ng paulit ko sinasabi, kailangan mo lang maging masaya at tanggapin lahat ng bagay na dumarating sa'yo. Mapaproblema man to, blessing man to, kung ano man, kailangan mo siyang tanggapin. Kasi kapag hindi mo tatanggapin, ikaw rin ang talo, bandang huli. Diba? So, mas piliin mong kung may problema ka, piliin mong solusyonan. Kung napapagod ka, piliin mong magpahinga. Kasi ibigay mo yung hilig ng nararamdaman mo. Kung nagugutom ka, kumain ka. Kasi yun lang naman kapag binigay mo yung hinihingi ng katawan mo, magkakaroon ng satisfaction. Hindi ka mag-depress, hindi ka mag-problema. Kasi sinasang-ayunan mo lang kung ano yung hinahanap ng buhay mo, ng katawan mo. Kaya sa lahat ng mga tao dyan na nakakaranas ng anxiety, depression, malungkutan, yung parang feeling nyo, sobrang down nyo, wala kayong nakampi sa buhay, huwag nyo kakalimutan magdasal. Yun yung number 1. Magdasal kayo, iyak nyo lahat sa Panginoon. Alam nyo yun. Kasi pagtapos nung iyak lahat ng lungkot na nararamdaman nyo, na panalangin nyo ngayon, yung gusto nyo yung sabihin, sobrang sarap at gaan sa feeling. At nandun yung pagtanggap na hindi ka dapat mawalan ng pag-asa. Kasi sa bawat problema, laging may kapalit na blessing. So yun, huwag kayong mawawalan ng pag-asa, tanggapin nyo lahat ng mga bagay na dumadating sa buhay. At mas piliin nyo magpasalamat palagi. Huwag nyo lulukin yung sarili nyo sa lungkot, sa problema na nararanasan. Yun siguro. Acceptance and always pray. Trust in the Lord with all your hearts and hindi natin understand. So once again, my name is Danes Morales. I hope na may natutunan kayo kahit paano sa konting sharing natin patungkol sa anxiety and depression kung paano mo siya ma-overcome. So huwag kayo mawalan ng pag-asa, lagi kayo manalangin. Right?